All right, so we're back in my bedroom. What did I watch this week? First of all, happy Martin Luther King Day. This video is up late because I still haven't edited the one before this, but it's been a busy month, a busy beginning of the year. My sleep schedule is still a little bit off from New Year's. I don't know what time it is yet. Left off on the 9th, I believe. So on the 10th, I finished Erased. So it took me 2 days to complete it. I loved it. It's probably expired now on Hulu, but I friggin' loved it. It was so good, so powerful. I went and rewatched it a couple days after because I was so obsessed with it and I loved it. I recommended it to my brother and I'm recommending it to you guys again. Erased, if you can't find it on Hulu anymore, and try to find it somewhere. It's really good. It was really compelling. And now I'm trying to find another show similar to it, another anime show like it, because I really loved it and I didn't expect to love it that much. I really love Erased. Really loved it. And then the next day on the 11th, I watched Miss Hokusai. Miss Hokusai is a film on Netflix right now. It's based on the, I guess, famous Hokusai family painting. Miss Hokusai is the daughter and she paints with her dad. It's set in olden times like before they named Tokyo, back when they used to call it Edo or Edo. I think it's Edo. Back during that time, renaissance of when they used to make those paintings. And it took me a while to finish it because I think I started watching it in like November and I forgot about it. Yeah, but I finished it and it was really good. It was really sad, but I enjoyed it. Then I watched Tokyo Godfathers by Satoshi Kon, the late Satoshi Kon, the late great Satoshi Kon. I found out about this movie, I want to say early last year, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I finally found it on streaming and I watched it because I've just been wanting to watch every single Satoshi Kon film that he ever made, and Tokyo Godfathers was one of the few that I haven't seen because obviously I love paprika. My accent always comes out when I'm pronouncing certain words, but I love paprika. I wanted to watch Tokyo Godfathers and I finally have, and it's like the epitome of urban Christmas films because it's really about like it's really based on like the story of Jesus and like the three magi. That's the gist that I got from it when I was watching it because that it reminded me of the magi or the three kings, whatever you want to call them, that brought the gifts to Jesus. And it also reminded me of three men and a baby. I really enjoyed it. I really like it. It has funny moments, comedic moments, but it is a holiday film. I especially love the music in it. There's one song that plays at the end of the film during the credits is the Japanese version of Beethoven's Ode to Joy. And it's really funny. The instruments, the way they used it, the way they kind of covered the song, they just made it sound more comedic. And Tokyo Godfathers is really funny. And yeah, I really liked it. I want to talk about Miss Hokusai a little bit more. I feel like I didn't talk about it that much. There's a quote from Miss Hokusai that I really liked, that really resonated with me and made a lot of sense. It was a doctor. And the quote is, "This life may be nothing special, but at least we're enjoying it." Of course, let the noise begin as soon as I turn on the camera. Let the noise begin. I can't get a break. As soon as I turn the camera on. I still didn't put away my Christmas lights. Few things I want to cover that I didn't get around to when I was shooting this on my bed yesterday, but we're standing today. Miss Hokusai, I rated it a 3.5 out of 5 because I really enjoyed it. It's really pretty. A quote that really resonated with me was, "This life may be nothing special, but at least we're enjoying it," which is life. We just do the best we can. It's almost impossible that these paintings exist because like literally everything we do now is just a reimagining and a recreation of something that's already happened, something that was already created in the past. During my viewing, I had an inclination of possibly what I was watching was a historical moment, but it wasn't until it ended that I realized that I had witnessed a retelling of a piece of history. It's interesting what a belief can do. There's characters here that see things simply because they believe in it. They believed in the power of a painting and the spirits that it can and can't hold. What's to say what's real and what's not? I just know that the paintings are exquisite and I'll be thinking about them for a while. In this film, Miss Hokusai, you would have a painter work like spend days and days and hours on a painting, perfecting every meticulous detail strenuously, just to have something or someone accidentally mess it up, wreck it, and the painter will just start again without hesitation. And still have the gall to question if whether or not they are a great artist. Similar to the great artists of the past, Van Gogh, Picasso, Basquiat, they didn't think that they were great, and their communities treated them like outcasts. It's funny how we cherish them now. I think maybe Da Vinci and Michelangelo were the only ones I could think of that received praise during their time, but for most it wasn't like that. The artist depicted in this film once again proved that. The character of the little sister too was sweet and heartbreaking. Apparently this is based on a manga from the 80s. I swear all the best anime was in that era. My era. Dragon era. Then after that, I was still in a Tokyo mood, and like I said, I still had more Sakoshi Kon films that I had to see, so I watched Tokyo Godfathers. A quote from that film that I really liked, I think I spoke about yesterday, but I was flustered yesterday and I wasn't really in the mood to record, but the doctor said to our main character, "I can try to cure disease. Lifestyle is something you have to fix." You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people want to overeat, damage themselves, and then when they get disease or when they get sick, they expect the doctor to just fix them. It's like, you need to fix yourself. Like, you need to eat well, stop being bummy. Like, you have to change your lifestyle. All I can do is try to cure disease. That's why I thought it was interesting that he said, all I can do is cure disease, because that's not true. All he can do is try to cure it. Because there's doctors who can't cure disease. They just try to. So he was like, all I can do is try. Lifestyle is something you have to fix. I can't help you fix your lifestyle. I'm a doctor. I try to cure disease. Your disease is mental. You are this poor, homeless, like bum. You aren't working towards not being that. I understand that that's who you are, that's what you are, but what are you doing to not be that anymore so you don't have to be in this hospital asking me for help? You know what I'm saying? So that was, to me, the best thing in the movie, and what I'm taking with me, and what I would think about first when I think about this movie again in the future. Just that. It's like, stop going to the doctor and expecting the doctor to fix you when you are fucking up your own shit. You're the reason you're sick. You're the reason your lungs don't work. You're the reason you can't go upstairs without losing breath. It's because of you. Like, change what you're doing. Jesus Christ, look at that. Damn. Sun is out here. But it's 21 degrees outside. Cut it out, God. I pretty much spoke about everything else that I wanted to say about this movie yesterday when I said that it reminds me of Jesus' story and Three Magi. And I love the soundtrack. I mean, they just get into a lot of misadventures with this baby. This movie got moments. It has moments. It's a Christmas film. I laughed at many, many times. The characters are just very fleshed out. They're very funny. And yeah, overall, Tokyo Godfathers is a great tale of morals and morale. There you go.